Hello everyone, welcome along to the stream. Chelsea versus Sheffield United. Massive game. FA Cup quarter-final. Huge game. So guys, the team. Plenty of changes. And just worth a note, Chelsea themselves ballsed up their announcement. They put a wrong team up, which everybody retweeted, including me, saying, why on earth are we playing Kai Havertz as a number 9? We're not. The actual team put out there was wrong. The team, just to confirm, is Kepa in goal. Looks as though Hudson-Odoi and Emerson are the wing backs. It looks as though Ben Chilwell is left-sided centre half with Zuma in the middle, Christensen on the right-hand side. Billy Gilmour gets a chance in the middle of midfield with Mateo Kovacic, and then the two number 10s in behind Olivier Giroud up top is Mason Mount and Christian Pulisic. Good team. Looks like a good, strong team. Make no mistake, and I keep saying it in my preview and things like that, this is no easy game. Chelsea need to be up and at their game and to make sure we play well to win it. I would just raise my blinds. I'm right by a window here. I've got the sun reflecting on me. If I put it up like this, all the way up, it doesn't look great. I look all exposed and horrible. So, just look at the state of that, look. So I'm going to put it down. A sunny day in Surrey. It looks great. So I'm just putting it down. So there we go. That's the Chelsea team. Chelsea under Thomas Tuchel unbeaten. And can we keep this unbeaten run going? He set a record, 13 games without defeat as a start as the manager at Chelsea. Can we keep it going today? Make it 14, and can we get into the semi-finals of the FA Cup? Fantastic draw for us. If you've not seen my video that was posted out yesterday, reaction to the Champions League draw. Many people are talking about the fact that Chelsea are contenders. I'm not so sure. Let's just go through the bench. So the bench today is Willy Caballero, Cesar Azpilicueta, Tony Rudiger, Reece James, Marcos Alonso, N'Golo Conte, Hakim Ziyech, Kai Havertz, Timo Werner. So, welcome along, everybody. So, let's just say hello to Len's here, Dale's here, Nwankwo here, Andrew, Gamperi, Clint. I actually think it's quite a good, I think it's quite a strong team, Clint. I really do. I think it's decent. Very good. So, hopefully we get the job done today. Let's just get into this. MXC TV, Deep State, good to see you. Jeremiah, it does, makes us unpredictable. Martin, hello mate, good to see you along. Kwame, hello from South Korea once again. Thank you for joining. Leaf Ghost of Rugby, fantastic, good to see you here. Jane, hello. Thank you for joining the stream once again. This game in the UK is live on the BBC. I've got the BBC iPlayer up. I'm not sure whether or not it's going to be slightly delayed. Right, okay, I was actually wrong. They're stating that Emerson will be playing as the left-sided centre-back with Ben Chilwell as the wing-back instead. Dano PA, welcome. Thank you for joining. Paul Anthony as well. Withdrawing at least, we have a path. We do have a path to the Champions League final, but long way to go. Sheffield United with Paul Heckingbottom in charge now, obviously with Chris Wilder being sacked. They're 3 defenders, they're 5 across midfield and 2 up front. Different to what we play. Obviously we play the 3, the 4, and then we have an extra man in the attacking area. Hopefully we can get the job done today and play well. Hello John from Brazil. Early doors there. What is it, 7? Half 7 in the morning, 25 past 7? South Korea, you must be what, late in the evening now. US, depending on whereabouts in the US you are. Well, PA, we'll give an idea. You'll be about 25 past 7 in the morning as well. So, interesting game today. Just want to make sure that Chelsea are up and at it. There's a lot of players that are given a start today that haven't featured. Lee, welcome along. Good to see you. So, from what seemed like being in real turmoil a couple of weeks back, couple of months back, we're now in to FA Cup quarter-final with a good chance to go through to the semis. We've got a good draw in the Champions League. We're 4th in the Premier League at the moment. There's other Premier League games going on today. West Ham take on the Arsenal, and then Villa take on Tottenham. Hopefully, I don't say this often, but the Arsenal can do us a favour and beat West Ham or get a draw off them. So yeah, let's focus on this particular game. So it's good to see Mason Mount's back, obviously having missed the game in midweek with suspension. Macio Kovacic, Jorginho is given a rest. Kovacic starts next to Billy Gilmour. Good chance for Billy Gilmour to get involved. Of course, we got options on the bench, which is good. Olivier Giroud up front gets a chance as well. 3 hours behind. Oh, okay. Deep State, 6:24 in the morning. Guami, late in the evening. Yeah, at least it's no heavy Yorkshire pitch. The thing to remember today, this is no give me. This is no easy game because Sheffield United, they've just had a change of manager. They got a point to prove. And this is the first game I think they've played since that decision. So they're going to be out looking to make a real point here. And we need to make sure that we're up and at it. Paul, Billy Gilmour will score the winner. Hopefully. Hopefully he does. They're just focusing at the moment. The coverage is focusing on Mason Mount and his positions, his work rate. Just showing the goal, the fantastic goal he scored against Liverpool and the goal we scored away at Sheffield United in the Premier League. They got Micah Richards, Ashley Cole. So we're about 4 minutes away from kickoff. Just want a good performance today. Couple of goals first half. Could this be the day that we score Chelsea score 3 or more under Thomas Tuchel? You never know. You never know. We've only scored 2 goals maximum in games so far. Be an ideal opportunity with the international break coming up as well. No Chelsea for a couple of weeks because of the break. I'm just going to double check that. I'm sure it's a couple of weeks to break. I'm sure this is the last game that we play. Only because someone said to me something yesterday. So let's have a look. So it is. It is. We don't play. Yeah, 100%. So how long is the international break for? Let's have a look through. So next weekend is the international break. Have a look here. Let's have a look at our fixtures. Next game we got is, Saturday the 3rd of April. Chelsea against West Brom at home. And that's a 12:30 kickoff on the Saturday. And that'll be another commentary game. So it's literally a couple of weeks break after today. We can all rejuvenate. We can all have thank you, Clint. You've reminded me of me clock. Outstanding. Martin, MXC, James, Giroud do Chelsea proud. Hopefully. Lee, it better be I've got 3-0 on the predictor on the 5th stand. Andrew, Sheffield will be tough today. We've got to prove to the manager yet we need to beat them. We do. Many of you guys, if you do subscribe to my channel, then hopefully you saw something a little bit different the other day. I did obviously after the fantastic night on Wednesday, record numbers watching, and I decided to do the best of the commentary. It's a little bit of a longer video, about 20 minutes, but it brings the best of the commentary for the game against Atletico Madrid. So make sure you have a butchers at that as well. Have a look at that if you've not seen it before. If you've never been to one of my commentaries, welcome. All Chelsea fans, or football fans for that matter. Right, Chelsea are out on the pitch waiting for Sheffield United to come up from the bottom of the ground. Sheffield United will be wearing their away strip, the salmon shirts, grey shorts, salmon socks. And of course, Efan Ampadu is not eligible today to play for them against his parent club. He tried to appeal a ruling to see if it would be possible, because if you remember, when Mason Mount and Fikayo Tomori were playing at Derby, and we played when under Frank Lampard, we drew him in the cup. Chelsea gave them a special dispensation to play. Ampadu was going for the same thing, and wasn't given that permission. So he misses out today. I'll go through their team very shortly. But as we know, 3-5-2 formation. They've also got the battering ram up front, McBurney and McGoldrick, who's one of these players who's a real pain to defend against. He's playing as well. So they're working their way up to the halfway line to go and meet the Chelsea players. Do pre-match rituals, and then we'll be getting underway. I'm a bit delayed here by the looks of it. So how far away am I? I must be at least, a minute, maybe a minute and a half delayed. So I'm doing the commentary as I see it on my screen. I am delayed from the match coverage. So yeah, make sure you hit that like button for me, people. Happy Sunday, everyone. Sunday football. So, Chelsea team, Kepa's in goal, 3-4-3. Brian, how you doing? Good to see you along. Three centre-backs, Zuma on the right, Christensen in the middle, and Emerson on the left. Midfield 4, Hudson-Odoi, Billy Gilmour, Mateo Kovacic, Ben Chilwell. 3 in attacking areas, Mason Mount and Christian Pulisic, a big day for Pulisic. In behind, Olivier Giroud. Ryland Clark. Up front, Sheffield United, 3-5-2. Ramsdale's in goal. 3 centre-backs for Sheffield United are Baldock, Jagielka and Stevens. They choose to play with the extra man in midfield rather than in an attacking area. So it's a 5 across the midfield. And their 5 are, I'm just waiting for them to come on screen, Bogle, Lundstrom, Norwood, Fleck and Osborne. And up front, McGoldrick and McBurney. So the game kicks off. I've just got a message through from Chelsea. So I've got to be about 30 seconds behind. Or a minute behind, maybe. So, as I say, it's always a little bit delayed. So nobody spoil it in the chat if there is a goal or anything like that. We're going to follow it as if we're watching the game live. As normal, just getting my seating position sorted out. Billy Gilmour's grown himself some facial hair. Bless him, he still looks about 12. Right, they take the knee. Right, here we go. So Sheffield United are going to kick off, and they do. They kick, shooting towards the Matthew Harding. Chelsea, as usual, to the way end. And the ball goes high in the air. Christensen goes up with McBurney, and Chelsea win the throw-in. Halfway inside our own half, and Callum Hudson-Odoi is going to take it. Kovacic and Gilmour goes. I'm watching it on the iPlayer. Right, we play it forward. It's very bitty at the minute. It's up in the air, about 3-4 headers. All on that far right-hand side. Our right wing, their left-hand side, and it goes off for Sheffield United throw-in. So they're going to take it. So Sheffield United, 10 yards inside our half. Left-hand side, left-back position. Christensen wins a big header forward. They head it back, and then Emerson steps up. Knocks it up to Giroud, who tries to flick it down into the path of Pulisic, but they block it off. And then the ball goes forward and falls to McGoldrick, who shoots early from a full 35 yards, and Kepa's behind it easy. Rolls it out to Emerson, gets it back, and Kepa now plays it to the right-hand side to Christensen. Hudson-Odoi drops to get the ball. Plays it up to Pulisic. It's actually Mason Mount who's captain today. We give it away, but then Kovacic wins it back, and then Mason Mount drives forward. 10 yards inside our own half, and he comes left-hand side to Chilwell. Ben Chilwell into the feet of Giroud. Gets it back, Chilwell. Dead centre. Plays it wide left to Pulisic. Edge of the box, left-hand side. Pulisic drives to the byline, but Bogle reads it. Steps in, and then Lundstrom gets the ball away out the line. Up to halfway. Zuma comes across, gives it to Emerson, who goes back to Kepa. Christensen picks the ball up. Sheffield United are now defending their own half. So Christensen has got a lot of time. So he gives it to Gilmour. Out to Hudson-Odoi. Halfway line. Back to Gilmour. Just go square to Zuma. Out wide left to Emerson. Just on the halfway line now. Left-hand side. Up to Pulisic, who's shut down straight away, and he's forced backwards to Emerson, who goes square to Kurt Zouma. Zouma, long ball, wide right, looking for Hudson-Odoi, who does well to win it under pressure, and it comes off the Sheffield United defender. Chelsea throw, right by the edge of their box, and he goes back to Gilmour, Kovacic, Christensen, Zouma, one-touch passing, moving it from right to left, moving them about as we've seen under Tuchel, and Pulisic drives forward, lays the ball off to Giroud, out wide left to Ben Chilwell, knocks the ball back to Kovacic, bright sunshine at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea, nice little one-touch passing, once again, moving it from left to right-hand side this time. Mason Mount, edge of the box, right-hand side, 1-2 with Hudson-Odoi, tries to get across in early doors, and it's blocked off, and Chelsea have got a throw-in 5 yards from the corner flag. Right wing, good start from us. Hudson-Odoi to Mount, but Mount tries to lay it back to him, and Sheffield United get the ball away. Another throw-in, about 20 yards inside our half, or inside their half. Mount's the captain, confirmed. Right, so we go back to Christensen on the halfway line. Billy Gilmour drops in to get the ball. Looks for 1-2 with Callum Hudson-Odoi, and he's been fouled to Chelsea. Flecker's fouled him. Chelsea free kick. CK, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. And Conrad, Real as well. Good to see you here. Sunday afternoon football. Joyce, let's do this. Right, we take the free kick short. We plan it across from right to left again, and we give it away back to Ramsdale. He launches one high. McBurney's trying to chase it down. Zuma's read it and heads the ball away. And then Giroud goes up the defender and does well, but they've played it off of Mason Mount or Pulisic. Mohamed, good to see you. Welcome along. So Chelsea are dominating possession at the moment, and it's interesting to see the possession under Thomas Tuchel. We move it one way. If there's no space, we just move it quickly. One-touch passes across midfield to the other side, moving the opposition about constantly, looking for the space. And he's doing all right. So they take their throw-in forward, and then someone has a touch, somebody else has a touch to break it down, and Sheffield United come away with the ball. They're trying to get down the right-hand side to McGoldrick, our left-back position, and then McBurney has fouled Kovacic. And it's a Chelsea free kick inside our own half, left-hand side, left-back position. McBurney's given him a shoulder barge right in the back of the neck. Letting him know he's there. Fair play. He's a lump up front. Right, Gilmour comes away with the ball. Halfway line. Goes wide left to Gilmour. To Chilwell. To Emerson. Back to Kurt Zouma. Bottom of the centre circle. And he gives it to Christensen outside of him. Kovacic comes deep to get the ball and gets it. And it goes back to Zouma. Back across. Right to left again. Emerson. Ball over the top, looking for the run of Chilwell up the left-hand side, but he's overplayed it, and it's easy for Ramsdale to collect the ball. Ramsdale throws the ball out to the left-hand side, and Mason Mount goes. They launch it forward, looking for the run of McGoldrick. Christensen's got it covered. And takes a touch, then gives it to Kepa. Kepa plays it out to his left-hand side to Emerson. The goal-scoring sensation. One touch, Emerson, from the other night. Back to Kepa. Christensen, edge of our box, just comes forward. Gives it Hudson-Odoi, wide right. Shut down, so gives it back. Into the feet of Gilmour. Back to Christensen. Sheffield United in their defensive shape. About 10 yards inside our half. So Chelsea trying to move them around. Emerson looks for a ball into Pulisic, but it's been overplayed. And Sheffield United win the ball back, and they go back to Ramsdale. Who let the ox? How you doing? Yeah, Seeker. That was my famous line from Wednesday night, wasn't it? They're bringing two left-backs on. Let's moan about that because we've got nothing else to moan about. Why would you bring two left-backs on? And 2 minutes later, Emerson scores. Anyway, so we've got possession. We've worked it up to halfway. Gilmour out to Mason Mount. Right wing. Halfway inside their half. Under pressure. Gets the ball back. Nanny, welcome along to the stream. Kovacic, Christensen gets it back. Wide right, Billy Gilmour comes across the pitch. Inside our half, back to Zouma, back to Emerson. Chilwell. Pulisic goes up the line, but he's marked out the game. Goes back to Emerson, back to Zuma. Wide right. Halfway line, Christensen. Mason Mount in that right channel. Him and Hudson-Odoi are key. Hudson-Odoi drives forward. That was unlucky. He come inside off the wing, Hudson-Odoi. Got it back from Mason Mount. He drove towards the box. And he thought Giroud was going to hold his position. Played it into him, but Giroud had made a run. And it just rolled through to Ramsdale. Opening 7 minutes or so. Not too bad so far. Chelsea dominating, moving them about, looking for space. Haven't found it yet. Right, big goal kick. Up to the right-hand side. Their right wing, our left-back position. But Emerson has come across from McBurney and won the header. And it's gone out for a Sheffield United throw-in. Halfway inside our half. Their right wing position. Bogle plays it off of Pulisic and gets another throw-in. It's about 20 yards from our byline now. Right-hand side. They go short to Lundstrom, to McGoldrick. Turns away. Back out to Bogle. Into McGoldrick. Looks for Lundstrom. Brings the ball down. Still in the same area. And McGoldrick, right-hand side. Kovacic is there. And has been knocked over. Trying to keep the ball in play. And he has. But he's played it into the feet of Bogle, who's by the byline. McGoldrick, they're trying to get in. It's come off for Pulisic. And it's gone for a Sheffield United corner. Sheffield United were penned in the right-hand side there. Sibamana, welcome along. Yofiel, hello. Get involved in the chat, people. Come and say hello. And most importantly of all, drop a like on the video for me. Sheffield United corner. The big guns are coming up. 3 centre-backs come forward. All decent in the air. Chilwell's near post. Giroud covering that area as well. They flick the ball in and they head the ball. My word. They took the corner sort of short towards the near post along the floor. It was flicked forward and the Sheffield United player, I don't know who it was, comes in on the penalty spot, heads the ball up in the air and takes the pace off it. And Kepa just waits and catches it. If he got any power on that, that was a big chance. We were beaten at the near post. It was flicked forward and they could get no pace on the header. Deary me. Chelsea worked it up to the right-hand side and got a throw-in. Now Christensen comes over halfway with the ball. Everyone's man marked at the minute. So let's go back to Zuma. Bottom of the centre circle. Wide left. Emerson. Emerson out to the left-hand side to Chilwell. Looks to play a ball in quickly to Pulisic. Does. Gets it back. Back to Emerson. Back to Zuma. Sheffield United are pressing high now. They're going for it. They're trying to catch us out. And we've worked it across to the right-hand side. And Mason Mount's done well to get away from a challenge. But plays the ball up the line. But Hudson-Odoi made a run inside. Lacking communication. The ball goes out. It's a Sheffield United throw-in. Thomas Tuchel's doing his pieces here. At that pass from Mason Mount. Right, they take the throw-in. Up the line, left-hand side. We head it away. They head it back forward. Gilmore tries to find Giroud. They head it away. McBurney flicks the ball on. Head tennis at the minute. Chilwell with a big header forward. And it's fallen to Mason Mount. Back to goal. Right-hand side. Tries to find Hudson-Odoi. Giving it away. And now they launch it forward, Sheffield United. McGoldrick's underneath it. About halfway inside our half. Left-hand side. Zuma wins a header. But they've just won it off Hudson-Odoi, who tried to pick the ball up. And they play it back now. Sheffield United with the ball. Right-hand side. Right on our halfway line. Chelsea working hard to win it back. And they force them backwards, Chelsea. Play up to Fleck. Left-hand side. They've played it down the left-hand side. They've got a ball in. They've crossed it into the box. Well, they crossed it from a deep position. And Zuma's cleared the ball away on the edge of our box. So, Osborne it was with a cross. That was a big chance for Sheffield United in the game. Honestly, the corner come in, just flicked it up in the air rather than put any pace on it. And now they've won themselves another corner. They take a throw in towards the edge of our box. We get the ball away. As they go to drive forward, Hudson-Odoi comes in with a challenge. It comes off of him. And it's a corner for Sheffield United. Another one for them. They're a definite threat from corners. Big time. So the corner's been taken from our right back position. Their left-hand side. The crowd, they've got about 5 or 6 players here on the penalty spot. And they're big. Cross comes in. Hudson-Odoi wins it near post. It goes back out to the corner taker, Fleck. Swings it in again. Mason Mount over his head. McGoldrick drops deep to get the ball right hand side. Outside the area. Takes on Mason Mount. It does really well against him to win it back. And we play it forward. But Gilmour plays the ball back behind Mason Mount. Has to stop his run. Chelsea are doing well. They're trying to press us quickly here. Sheffield United. And we've done well to get away. We've gone back to Kepa. Out to the right hand side to Christensen. We've beat their press. And Gilmour picks the ball up. 10 yards inside our half. Swings the ball out wide left to Chilwell. Halfway line. Chests it down. Comes across the pitch. Towards the centre circle on the halfway line. Out to Christensen. Now, Pulisic on the right hand side. Hudson-Odoi's outside of him. Gives it back to Mason Mount. Comes across left to centre to Chilwell. 25 yards out. Kovacic collects the ball. Emerson tries to find the ball into Chilwell, gives it away. But then Kovacic wins first challenge, doesn't win the second. It's gone off for a Sheffield United throw-in. 10 yards inside their own half. Chelsea need to move the ball quicker. We're getting forward in forward areas and we're looking up and we're just stopping. So we just need to... We need to make sure that we do something. We play these early passes. You have to say, if this was Timo Werner up front, making those runs, you play the ball first time. At the minute, we're looking to play in Giroud, but he's being man-marked. And at most of the time, he's got 2 defenders just covering. But they take the throw-in forward, we win the header away. And Mason Mount picked up the ball, left to centre. Great ball inside to Pulisic. Holds off a challenge, gives it to Kovacic. Fouled. 10 yards as well. Top of the centre circle. Kovacic has won a free kick. Azedin, hello. Chris, hello, mate. Good to see you here. Baldock has fouled him. Right, Chelsea take it short. And they're going to play it out to the right-hand side. Christensen. Gilmour, back to Christensen. Back inside the centre circle to Zuma, who's telling people to move away from him. And he plays it wide left to Chilwell. Chilwell, back to Emerson. Emerson, centre circle to Kovacic. 1-2 with Gilmour, gets it back. Into the feet of Pulisic, left to centre. Pulisic tries to find Hudson-Odoi, and he has. He's found him. A good ball. Hudson-Odoi by the byline. Pulls it back to Mount. Cross comes in. Beaten by the first defender away. And they try to play it out, but Kovacic has read it. And they do scramble the ball away. Comes out to Zuma, centre circle. Finds Gilmour, top of it. Wide left to Chilwell. Chilwell. Comes back inside to Kovacic. Sheffield United got everyone behind the ball currently, but Gilmour's picked the ball up and done well to find Emerson. Thought about a cross to Giroud, but he was man-marked, so he stopped and went out wide left to Pulisic, who's forced backwards to Kovacic again. Hudson-Odoi is looking to try and get a ball in behind, but Ramsdale's read it and comes. It's about a 35-yard ball from Kovacic from the left-hand side, wide right in the box for a run by Hudson-Odoi. But the keeper just claimed it easy. At 10, it's a bit 50-50 at the minute. I have to say there's a lot of changes for Chelsea, so give them some time to just calm it down. Right, Ramsdale plays the ball to the left-hand side and Mason Mount goes to win it. Gets a foot on the ball and they deflect it back to Ramsdale. Under pressure, clears the ball to this left-hand side, our left. Chilwell, big header, wins it. Pulisic drops deep to get it and does well. Zuma, 10 yards inside our half. Just right at the centre circle, Christensen. Mason Mount picks the ball up, moves out to the right-hand side with Hudson-Odoi in front of him. Ignores him because he's man-marked. So Gilmour drops in and Mount's got some space. Tries to find Giroud. Ball's going to come to Chilwell. Overplayed it. Sheffield United defenders let it go. Bogle's pushed Chilwell in the back. Chilwell's made a lot of it, let's be honest. I'm not going to say the word, but he did a bit of that. And he's won Chelsea a free kick by the corner flag. To be fair, it's hardly anything. Chilwell. Deary me. Let's just say that. If that was someone against us, I'd be going potty. Right, Chelsea's got a big chance here. Free kick from the corner flag. Left-hand side. Ian, thank you. Mason Mount's going to take it. Right foot in swinger. It's about 5 yards from the corner flag. Crosses it into the box. Towards the near post. They get the ball away, though. And they head it out for a Chelsea throw-in. It's about 25 yards from the byline. Mizanor, welcome along. If I don't get to say your name, people, I do apologise. So they've taken a throw in and we've managed to win it back, and they've pressed us back, and we've played it back to Kepa. And his haircut, let's just say that. Gives it back to Zuma. Emerson tries to find Chilwell up the line, but Bogle's taking a poor touch. Right in front of the managers. Chilwell with a throw. Back to Zuma. Zuma takes his time. Sheffield United backing off in their 3-5-2 shape. 75% possession from Chelsea so far. Mount finds Hudson-Odoi. Back to him. Gives it to Gilmour. He's put under pressure straight away, and he goes back to Christensen. Back to Zuma. Bottom of the centre circle. Out to left-hand side over halfway to Emerson. Pulisic will drop deep to get it. Cuts inside to the centre. Tries to find Hudson-Odoi again, but underplays it. They head it away, and Gilmour brilliantly takes the ball down on his chest. McGoldrick clips him. Gilmour, brilliant touch. Just had a look around, saw he had about 10 yards of space. Just brought it down on his chest, and he was fouled. Chelsea free kick taken short. Mount once again out to that right-hand side with Hudson-Odoi. As soon as we play it out there, they're defending numbers. So Kovacic picks up the ball, finds Giroud, lays it off to Gilmour, 30 yards from goal. Pulisic tries to bring it back on his right foot, and they crowd him out. He's eventually gone through to Ramsdale. Honza, welcome along. I've not seen you for ages. Good to see you here, mate. Smash that like button, people. Right, so Ramsdale just rolls the ball out to his left-hand side and gets the ball back. Just on his 6-yard line here, taking his time. Chelsea is sort of pushed up high inside their half, but not pressing. Ramsdale and his centre-back are playing little to you, to me, and now he launched it forward. Played it straight out of play. Chelsea throw him, left-hand side. Emerson takes it short to Zuma, who's 10 yards outside of our box. Gives it out wide right to Christensen. Gilmour drops to get the ball. Bottom of the centre circle. Strides up towards halfway. Tries to find Mason Mount with a little clip pass, and it goes past him through to Ramsdale. Mount still working hard to shut him down. Does well. And Chelsea have done well to win this. Chilwell and Pulisic supported Mason Mount. And actually did really, really well to force him out. Chelsea have got the throw in, and we go back to Emerson. Playing as a left-sided centre-back today. Into the feet of Billy Gilmour to Kovacic. Wide left to Chilwell, who does well under pressure, but he's been clipped. And he's won another free kick for Chelsea. This time it was Lundstrom who caught him. And Chelsea goes short of it again. Playing it across left to right, opening up the spaces. Trying to work them around from side to side. We've worked it out to Hudson-Odoi, right wing, and he's man on with Osborne. And so he's forced back to Christensen. Hudson-Odoi, back to Zuma. First time out to Emerson, halfway line. Left to centre. Pulisic is with him, asking for it, and gets it. Left-hand side, Pulisic. Outside of him is Chilwell, right on the byline. Chilwell goes back to Emerson, who tries to go forward, but he's challenged, but he's left his position as a centre-half, Emerson. Chilwell spots it and gets back in, covers him. They launch it over the top where Emerson should be. Chilwell's there, brought it under control, and gave it to Zuma. So, bottom of the centre circle, Kovacic. Hudson-Odoi's on the run, ignores him. Plays it wide right to Mason Mount, who finds Giroud, who made a run from the left-hand side. And Giroud tries to play it off a Bulldog, who shut him down. And they're playing it across their back line. Giroud's working hard to shut him down. And they launch it forward up towards halfway. Emerson and McGoldrick go down, or Emerson and McBurney do. The referee says play on. Chelsea win back possession. Gilmour, Mason Mount, right of centre, 30 yards out. Hudson-Odoi, right wing now. Looking to play the ball inside to Mount and finds him. Under pressure, Mount can't hold off the defender. Fleck comes away with the ball. 10 yards outside his own box, skips away from a challenge and goes wide left. 1-2 of Osborne, but the ball's gone out of play. 10 yards inside our half. Chelsea have got to throw him. No spoilers, Nicky P. I don't want to know. Don't spoil it. I'm about a minute behind. I do not want to know the score in the chat. Right, Kovacic comes away with the ball. Left-hand side to Emerson. Emerson drives forward and finds Giroud, who turns away from a challenge. And Kovacic tries to find it. Right, he does, to Hudson-Odoi. Gets to the byline, Hudson-Odoi. Cross comes in, and it's blocked. And goes off for a corner to Chelsea. I'm well behind, I think. I think I'm behind the coverage. I'm about a minute and a half behind, maybe. Do not put scores up in a chat. Sultan. Ban Sultan, someone. I don't want to know the chat. I'm watching it on an app, so I'm delayed. So I'm watching it as I'm seeing it. So, corner comes in right-hand side. Mason Mount. Comes out to the edge of the box to Chilwell, who drives the ball forward. It's come off the... Oh, my word. It is 1-0. It is 1-0. Deary me. The corner has come across, and it beat everyone. And he comes out to Ben Chilwell, who's on the edge of the box left-hand side. And Chilwell drives the shot low. And as he drives the ball low into the box, the defender, it comes off the bottom of the foot of one defender, goes on to the other defender, who he dives at the ball and he deflects it home. And Ramsdale's beaten, and it's 1-0. It is 1-0. Oh, dearie me. So the shot comes in towards the bottom corner, and Giroud is up there with the defender. Defender dives in, thinking that Giroud's going to flick the ball on. Giroud doesn't touch it, so it comes off the defender's foot, goes in the bottom of the net. Oh, my word. Is it Jagielka? 1-0. 1-0 Chelsea. Own goal. Ben Chilwell with a shot. Deflected in the back of the net. 1-0. Well, they take the kick off. They launch it up the line. Left-hand side. It's a Norwood own goal. Chelsea throw him. Right, we've got the throw in. Yeah, I'm watching it on the iPlayer, so I'm delayed. So I'm just calling it as I'm seeing it. Right, we've played the ball forward, and we've worked it out to the right-hand side, but Mason Mount is shrugged off the ball right on the edge of the box, and they play it forward to Fleck. Up to McGoldrick, 10 yards inside our half. They flick it out left-hand side. Osborne down the left wing has got some space. Gets towards the byline. Cross comes in towards the back post. Bogle heads it back in, but Pulisic is back there helping. It's Emerson, in fact, and he gets the ball away. They've picked the ball up. McGoldrick, 30 yards from goal, right-hand side. Back to Norwood. Left-hand side to Stevens. Out to Osborne. 10 yards inside our half. Hudson-Odoi's pressing him, pushing him backwards. Back inside his own half and goes back to Ramsdale. Woodshedder, hello, mate. Good to see you. Ramsdale forced into knocking it long. Chilwell heads it forward. Finds Giroud, who holds the ball up and lays it off to Kovacic, halfway line. Kovacic gives it to Gilmour, under pressure, lays it off to Zuma, back to Kovacic. First time passing again, he's working the space really, really well. Christensen, over halfway, right-hand side, but shut down. Gives it to Hudson-Odoi, can only flick it forward towards Mason Mount. Defender comes across, plays it off a Mount. Sheffield United throw him. 26 minutes gone. Throwing on their left-hand side. Chelsea 1-0. Done well for it. Dominating possession of the ball. Again, people, just so you're aware, I'm watching it on a delay. So I'm not with a live coverage. So please do not share the score because it takes away the impact of things happening. Because I knew that it already scored, the celebration wasn't as what it should be. So please don't spoil it. Anyway, Chelsea are pressing forward. Sheffield United worked it back to the goalkeeper. We've won the ball back with Billy Gilmour. Right-hand side. Cross comes in towards Giroud, but it's over him and runs out towards the edge of the box. Bogle gets the ball away. Emerson collects it on halfway. Sheffield United are now defending their own half. Chelsea got loads of space at the back. Zuma out wide to Christensen. Gilmour drops to get it. Just 5 yards inside their half. Emerson's calling for it this time. We go out to Hudson-Odoi, right wing. Hudson-Odoi back to Christensen. Into the feet of Kovacic. Wide left to Emerson. Striding forward, 30 yards from goal. Outside of him is Chilwell. Chilwell gets it back. Gives it to Kovacic. Pulisic collects it. Gilmour. Mason Mount. Wide right. Hudson-Odoi. Goes towards the byline. Stops. Back to Mason Mount. Edge of the box. He goes back to Christensen. Kovacic comes deep to get it. 30 yards from goal. Into the feet of Giroud to Pulisic. Wide left to Chilwell. First time. Kovacic driving towards the box. Unlucky. He drove into the box and he played the ball looking for a 1-2. But we hadn't read it. And Sheffield United try and play it forward. It comes off the backside of McGoldrick to the feet of Emerson. And we've got the ball again. Dogbone, hello mate. Rio. Anbarasan, hello. No scores in the chat, please. No goal comments in the chat until the goal was scored. On this coverage, I don't want to know the scores. I'm a bit behind the normal stream. So we've got possession with Zuma. Comes out wide left to Emerson. Halfway line, Emerson. Collects the ball. Zuma. Christensen. I might try a different stream at half time. Just to see if I can catch up a bit further with the game. Right, Zuma collects the ball. Gives it to Gilmour. Under pressure. Goes back to Emerson. 10 yards inside our half. Strides forward. Allowed to do so. Kovacic. 35 yards from goal. Hudson-Odoi is wide right. Tries to find him. Poor pass. Gives it straight to Osborne. Who tries to find McBurney, but Christensen was there. But they win the second ball. McBurney's collected it. Chelsea come across with a challenge from Gilmour. Sheffield United throw him. 15 yards from inside our own half. Left-hand side. Their left wing. Osborne to take it. Pressing players forward. They're all sort of condensing in one area. And he goes short. Launches it forward for McGoldrick. And Zuma with a big header. Mason Mount brings it down. And plays a one-touch pass to Pulisic. And Pulisic goes right-hand side now. Right wing. Defenders are getting back in numbers. Pulisic comes across this left-hand side and plays a good ball out to Chilwell. Kovacic. Dead centre. Halfway inside our half. Emerson's outside him. Gives the ball out to him. Left-hand side. Chilwell. Emerson. Kovacic. Working it from left to right. Billy Gilmour. Back to left-hand side to Emerson. Chilwell finds Gilmour. Turns away. 25 yards out. Looks for a ball. Hudson-Odoi's running behind. Finds him. Hudson-Odoi, though, the ball's rising. He couldn't keep it down. It comes off of Hudson-Odoi and deflects over the bar. Unlucky. Unlucky. Good ball from Billy Gilmour. Great ball from Gilmour. Hudson-Odoi's been looking for that run off the right wing the whole time. Gilmour, left of centre, spots him 30 yards out and plays the ball to his run. And Hudson-Odoi connects about 3 yards from the byline, but Ramsdale putting him off. If anything, it bounced up and hit off his knee and went over the bar, Hudson-Odoi. Didn't connect properly. But it looks as though the lino's given offside. You know, it's one of those decisions where you give offside 2 weeks after it's happened. Ridiculous. Ramsdale's going to take the free kick, and he does. He launches it forward up to halfway and over. But actually, straight out of play. Deary me, what's he done there? Chelsea throwing, right-hand side. 5 yards from the halfway line. Hudson-Odoi to take it. Giroud drops deep. Mason mounts up the byline. He gives it to Giroud. He gives it back to him. Brings it down. Under pressure straight away. So back to Christensen, who launches it forward. Nobody there. They head the ball away. Free header. We win the second ball, but then they win the third ball. Now we've come away with the ball again. Pulisic spreads the play. He's caught late, Pulisic. And whoever that is going to get booked. A late challenge on Pulisic has caught his ankle. He's down. Oh, he looks hurt here, Pulisic. Who was it who done him? Someone's done him off the ball here. He's up on his haunches, but he looks like he's in trouble. He's sort of trying to put pressure on his ankle while he's kneeling down. He's got his right knee on the floor. It's his left ankle. But he's up. He's up and he's okay. Christensen takes a free kick, looks up the line. Sheffield United cover across, put it out for a throw-in. Chelsea throw-in about 25 yards from the byline. Hudson-Odoi take it. It was an own goal, Mizanor. Own goal from a Ben Chilwell shot that was heading towards the bottom corner. Defender deflects it in his own goal. Right, Pulisic is up and about, and he's just been caught again, Pulisic. He's down again, Pulisic. And now he's up. They're targeting him. As soon as he gets the ball, it's like someone's done him once, now someone's does him again. He's looking lively, Pulisic. He looks more lively than I've seen him the last few weeks. Right, Chelsea free kick, right hand side, right wing. About 25 yards from goal. Mason Mount's over it. Captain's armband today, Mason Mount. He's going to swing it in. He's right on the byline. Sheffield United hold the line on the penalty spot. Cross comes in over everyone and they get it away. But Gilmore's collected the ball. Out wide right to Hudson-Odoi. Cross comes in towards the back post. Over the jump of Emerson. And it goes out all the way out for a Sheffield United throw-in right by their own corner flag. Chelsea have been dominant so far. Doing well, playing well. It's this one-touch passing from left to right. If you can't find space on the left, move it back. But don't just move it back and take 2-3 touches. It's popping it about quickly towards the other side that's doing well. Right, we've won the ball from their throw-in. We lay the ball off to Mason Mount, who takes a touch away from a challenge, but he can't hold off the second challenge. And then he commits a foul as Fleck looking to come away with the ball. No, it was Norwood trying to come away with the ball. Unlucky Mason Mount. As soon as we get the ball like anywhere around their box, they all come out. The three centre backs come out. The two hard working midfielders in front of them come out and challenge and got no space. Right, they've got the free kick and they play it up to right hand side to McBurney, who tries to find McGoldrick, but Zuma's done well to hold him off and win it back. And then Pulisic is caught again. That's the third time in 2 minutes Pulisic has been done. Right on the halfway line. 3 different players have done him. Baldock, Bogle and Norwood. Emerson's having a word. If anything, it's you have to say it's Pulisic. It's his skill to just flick the ball away from a challenge as it comes in. And he's getting caught because they're trying to play the ball. But his ability is just getting the ball away from them in an instant. And they're committed to a tackle then. But we've got the ball anyway. Emerson. Shut down by McBurney. But McBurney's judged to have fouled him. McBurney's standing over him, looking at him as if to say, get up. Chelsea free kick again. Emerson. Halfway line. There's no bookings. There is no bookings at the moment. Right, Zuma takes a free kick short to Kovacic, who's shut down straight away. So back to Zuma. Zuma back to Kepa. Gives it to Gilmore. Sheffield United pressing high. Norwood's encouraged him to press, and then Emerson gets the ball away. But we play it over Giroud. Jagielka plays it back to the other centre-back, and he plays it back to Ramsdale. And now Norwood back out to Jagielka on the right-hand side. Launches it high, over halfway, and out of play. Their passing forward is awful, I have to say. Right, about 9 minutes before half time. Chelsea doing well here. Doing really well. Anyway, we've got the ball. We find Kovacic, who flicks it back to Zuma and gives Kovacic the ball. Bottom of the centre circle. Zuma, wide right to Mason Mount, who's dropped deep to come and get involved. Ball goes forward. It's actually, I think it was Billy Gilmore who picked the ball up. And he tried to find a run of Hudson-Odoi, but overplays it. And it goes out for a Sheffield United goal kick. Smash that like button for me, people. 64 likes so far. If we can try and get up to 100 before second half, it'd be amazing. Smash the like button. Come and say hello in the chat, people. So Ramsdale takes the goal kick, launches it forward. Christensen's underneath it, wins it, under pressure. Norwood finds Lundstrom, wide to Bogle, halfway inside our half, right wing. Chelsea in their defensive shape. They're forcing them to play it backwards. Back to Jagielka. Lundstrom. Kovacic doing well to pressurise him. Forced backwards. And then Lundstrom just launches the ball, just plays a ridiculous pass with his left foot. But they've managed to head it forward and McGoldrick collects it, left-hand side. Forced backwards towards the halfway line again, though. And now they play it to the right-hand side here. To Baldock. Under pressure from Christian Pulisic, he played the ball straight out of play. Chelsea throwing. Left-hand side. Just showing the game again. Chilwell is shot. And Norwood, you can see, I thought Norwood thinks that Giroud was going to flick it forward towards the goal. And he gets his foot in there and he just deflects off him. Anyway, Chelsea possession, Christensen. Back to Zuma. Kovacic. Christensen, right of centre. Gives the ball deep to Gilmour, who steps up towards the halfway line. Christensen. Zuma. Wide left to Emerson. Back to Zuma, bottom of the centre circle. Wide right to Christensen. Christensen tries to play it into Zuma up against McBurney. Gives McBurney a dose of his own medicine. He goes flying. Referee says play on, the old shoulder barge. And we've worked out to left-hand side. Kovacic. Giroud's made a run, left-hand channel, believe it or not. Tries to find him, and Giroud plays the ball high into the box. He does keep it on, but no, the lino's flagged. It's gone off. Sheffield United goal kick, but you don't want to see Olivier Giroud making runs down the left-hand side, down the wing, like from centre out. You don't want to see him be doing that. You want to see Giroud in the middle. Should be somebody else doing that run. Just couldn't keep the ball in play, which is unlucky. Not really been involved at the moment. Now we're playing a back three, Woodshedder. Emerson's a left-sided centre-back with Zuma in the middle and Christensen on the right-hand side. Right, goal kick's taken forward and Zuma loses the first challenge. Emerson gets it away under pressure, but Norwood's collected the ball and tries to play the ball wide left. McGoldrick's on the chase. Hudson-Odoi's there. Gets the ball away. Level the edge of our penalty box. Sheffield United have got to throw him. Right, play it forward to McGoldrick. Holds off the challenge. Tries to play a ball inside. Deflect off Chelsea player and it goes for Sheffield United corner. It's about 20 yards from the byline now. They're taking their time. Chelsea defending well in numbers around the ball. Kovacic, Mount, Gilmour, Hudson-Odoi, Christensen. All closing down the space. They take it short. 1-2s. Christensen's there again with McGoldrick and does well. Christensen does really well. Plays it off of him and it goes off for Chelsea throw this time. Same position. 20 yards from the byline. And there he is once again. Thiago Silva in the stands once again. Can we see another celebration from him? Anyway, we've played it forward to Giroud. He's laid up to Pulisic. Top of the centre circle. There off. And oh, dearie me. Chilwell made a run forward left-hand side. And Pulisic plays the ball behind him. Goes off for a throw-in. Waste. Real waste. Right. So, approaching half-time. 4 minutes to go. Sheffield United throwing up the line. Emerson's there to win it and does. And Kovacic, with a great bit of skill, brings the ball down. Gilmour tries to find Mason Mount. Pass is not good enough. Goes straight through to Ramsdale. Mount tried to get there, but the ball's too far in front of him. Sheffield United got the ball. And they come away. Left-hand side. And it, Chelsea pressing, doing well. And Pulisic has won the ball off the defender. Pulisic, oh my word, what a save from the goalkeeper. Comes out to Gilmour. Pulisic, in the box. Drives towards the byline. Pulisic. And they've managed to get bodies back to win it off of Pulisic. Osborne is now able to get the ball away and he launches it forward. And Christiansen up against McGoldrick. It's Zuma giving away a free kick. Chelsea literally done great there. We pressed Sheffield United into trouble. They played the ball from the left-hand side across the edge of the box. And Pulisic was there to read it. Stepped in front of the defender, into the box. Stumbled right of this probably right edge of the 6-yard box. And he tried to flick it over the goalkeeper, who's come out and blocked it with his body. Great save from the keeper. But Pulisic stumbled first when he flicked it away from the defender. They played a blind pass. They played it up to midfield to play it back to centre-half. And Pulisic read it, nicked in, won the ball, into the box, stumbled. And as he gets his feet, the keeper's already out and at him. And he tried to flick it over him. Big chance, unlucky. And then Ramsdale, they've won a free kick from the earlier player I was talking about. He's given it straight to Kepa. The Sheffield United players were nowhere near our box. It's gone over everyone to Kepa. So Chelsea have got possession with Emerson outside our box. Back to Zuma in the D. Goes to the right-hand side to Christiansen. Chelsea are comfortable at the moment. Christiansen to Gilmour, gets it back. Wide right to Mason Mount. Plays a nutmeg to Gilmour, flicks it round the corner to Giroud. Right wing, Hudson-Odoi. Goes back inside to Christiansen. First time to Gilmour. First time to Zuma. Controls it. Left-hand side to Emerson. Chelsea are doing really, really well. Moving it from side to side. Creating space. We've worked on the right-hand side again. Christiansen. There is Mason Mount. Right channel. Picks the ball up. He's got Hudson-Odoi outside him. Hudson-Odoi goes to the byline. Cross comes in. Giroud goes. It's Pulisic goes near post. It comes off of the defender, off of Pulisic and goes away for Sheffield United goal kick. 81 likes, guys. 19 away from 100. Smash the like button for me. Let's get to 100 as soon as possible. It'll be outstanding. Right. Sheffield United goal kick approaching half time. Ramsdale to take it. I'm going to change my stream at half time to get a bit closer to the real action. Right, he launches it forward and McBurney wins the flick on, but Zuma's read it, comes across and does well. Right by the byline, plays the ball out of play under pressure from McGoldrick. And Sheffield United throw-in right by the corner flag. Mizanor, it doesn't make any difference, does it, how old I am? Right, they go short, Bogle to Lundstrom. Chelsea are working hard to shut him down, have done well. Chilwell comes away with the ball, turns away from a challenge. Back to Emerson, right-footed, launches it up towards halfway to nobody. Everyone's back defending. Sheffield United play out to the right, to the left-hand side, and Osborne beats Hudson-Odoi. Outside of him, I think it's Fleck. Comes inside, forced inside, does well to find Norwood. Wide right, Baldock. 30 yards from goal, 35 yards from goal. Up the line to Lundstrom, under pressure from Chilwell and Kovacic. And Kovacic wins it, and Chilwell gives it back to Kovacic. Goes back to Emerson. And now Kepa, under no pressure whatsoever. Gives it wide right to Christiansen. Hudson-Odoi drops to get the ball, and he does. Gilmour up to Mason Mount, gets a shove in the back. Referee says play on. Sheffield United with the ball. 30 yards from goal. McGoldrick, dead centre, shoots from distance. Easy for Kepa. Just saves it nice and easy. We play it forward to Pulisic. Already caught 3 times in this game. And he's worked it out to the right-hand side. Left-hand side even. Under pressure from 3 players. Wins the Chelsea throw-in. And the referee blows up. That's half-time. Half-time. Chelsea 1. Sheffield United 0. Chelsea are dominant. Sheffield United have had a big chance, which a header was missed. Had a real big opportunity to score, but they could only head the ball up in the air. But it's a good half, a good dominant half from Chelsea. You have to say, I'm just going to see if I can find a quicker stream. Hopefully I can. Let's see what happens. Maybe, maybe not. We shall see. Anyway, guys, good half. A good first half from Chelsea. Playing well. Doing well. Let's just see if I can find a different one, a different option to watch it, and hopefully get somewhere near where the actual coverage is. Be nice, wouldn't it? So what do you think of the performance so far, people? Those of you that are watching the game as well as listening to me, which I always appreciate, of course. Right, let me find if I can get a better option for the stream. Let's see. One second, people. I'm just trying to find a better stream option. Player of the half. Kovacic, I'd have to say. I think Kovacic has been good. Been really good, Kovacic. Gilmore's been doing well. To be fair, I think everyone's played well again, which is good to see. That's the most important thing. Is that the players that have not featured of late in the Premier League have been given a chance today and have done well. What do you guys think of it so far? I'll be back in 5 minutes. I'm just taking a quick break to excuse myself, and I'll be back in 5 minutes. So about that, I'm back. I had to have a quick toilet break, so apologies. I wonder if I try something different. I wonder if I use a different browser. if I can get the game any earlier. Let's have a look. Let's see if I can get involved. Just got to log in. I'm already saved. Happy days. Well, this looks to be better. Hopefully, I won't be as delayed as I was. So, yeah. So, guys, so when I do these live commentaries, I'm obviously on the computer, so there's delays. So, normally it's about a minute or so. So, all I'd say is if you can avoid putting the scores up, if you do see a goal go in before I call it, just so it doesn't spoil things for people. Anyway, hopefully, this might be a little bit earlier than what it was before. Fingers crossed. Let's have a look at some of these comments. Might bring Hudson-Odoi off, maybe. Gilmore plays his heart out when he gets the game. Can't fault him. You can't, Andrew. That's true. Brian, what I really like about TT is how he's prepared to give everyone a chance. No one's frozen out for the first team. Brilliant for improving the spirit. He is. Terry believes there's no reason to pull anybody at all, and I think you're right at the moment, mate. Where's Giroud's hold-up play? To be honest with you, when he gets the ball, he's got two players behind him constantly. Plus, he's not had a lot of the ball because we're moving the ball wide first to try and get the ball into the box. MXC says when he's Ziyech and Havertz, just not as a number 9, Havertz, please. No, thank you. Asika, I want to see Werner come on. Addicted to see him in play. A delay. Chelsea 5-0 up, says Gabriel. Funny. 103 likes. Thank you guys very much. Much appreciated. Happy Sunday. It is a big, big day today. Fluffy, appreciate it. Thank you very much. Martin, you got it. Dano, good movement with Pulisic. Let's find the net. Yeah, exactly. Chilwell's been doing all right. It's been really good. Really good. John says, come on, you Blues. Fluffy, subscribe. Thank you very much. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. So I'm just looking at the highlights. Everton, Man City last night. Man City were the victors. Man City were... Oh, my word. Deary me. 8 different people had a chance to score that one. Anyway. Terry, do you think Chilwell gets too far up? Or do you think he gets too far up front too fast? Maybe. That's a good shout, actually. But are you referring to the Christian Pulisic pass? It was behind him a bit, wasn't it? But I think it's a... I think with Chilwell, he just needs to... What a good goal from Kevin De Bruyne, my word. The one that got away. And it was the one that got away because it was Jose Mourinho who sold him and Salah, because they said that they did not track back enough. Amin, who the hell posts up in a seriously, who posts in a chat their email address? Deary me. Have a word. Come on now. Of course, Bournemouth, Southampton. Southampton won as well. So Southampton, Man City are in the semis. And it's the winners of us and then the winners of the next game, which is Leicester, Man United. So it's good games today. A whole day of football. You've got Leicester, Man United later on in the FA Cup. In the Premier League, you've got West Ham and Arsenal today, followed by Villa, Tottenham. Oh, he took that goal well as well. Redmond, my word. So, V-Clips, what's my score prediction? Hopefully we get 3. It'll be the first time we see a Tuchel side Chelsea team score 3. But, yeah, we'll have to wait and see, I guess. So, Martin, subscribe. You mean you haven't subscribed the whole time? All the times you were in our chat, you never subscribed to my channel? Right, still waiting for the second half. I'm going to see if this is any quicker than the last one. I'm looking at screenshots of the King Power Stadium. I know that's where the game is later. Could Leicester beat Man United and go through to the semi-final? We want to avoid Man City. Chelsea-Man City final will be decent. And could we see a repeat of Bayern Munich against Chelsea in the Champions League? You never know. But you think that Champions League draw, how it's played out for us? If you think one half of it, the other half of the Champions League draw, you've got Dortmund against Man City, PSG Bayern. You could have a Man City Bayern Munich semi-final. Yes, you could have Chelsea against the Dippers or Real Madrid if we get through against Porto. But imagine that. Just imagine that. You have to say the way we're playing, the way we're defending, and the way we move the ball, like we can beat anybody at the moment, but we just have to wait. We just have to be a little bit realistic with this. Not get above ourselves, not get ahead of ourselves. John's, yeah, come on, you Blues. Martin says Werner on maybe. I think just give Giroud most of the game. Yeah, it's 110 likes so far. Thank you, guys. The next target is 150. Make sure you also subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. 15,100 subscribers now. Fantastic. I'm humbled. Very, very grateful. Guys, if I've missed any of your comments, I do apologise. I don't know if you realise, but I'm commentating on the game. So I do apologise. Seeker, as always, happy Sunday. Nice little IPA. Nothing too heavy. But if you enjoy the match commentary and you want to get into it, check out the video post up on my channel. The best of Chelsea versus Atletico Madrid the other night. That was an amazing night. Record numbers on my stream. We are heading for possibly record number of playbacks on this one. Which, again, I'm humbled, guys. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Anyway, I'm still waiting for the second half to kick off. BBC are plugging all their programmes. In the meantime, of course, because if you're not from the UK and you don't have access to the BBC, they don't have any paid advertising. There's no advert. So they've got to fill it with all the other gumph. Good to see Ashley Cole on the BBC. He knows a thing or two about the FA Cup, doesn't he? Ashley Cole. Right, we're about to start the second half. They're just doing a little highlight package of the first half. Kepa's been forced into 2 saves from distance, which have been easy. Goal again was good. Why is my chat not coming through? The chat's not working. The only chat I've got is on here. It's not showing up on my live chat, which is weird. I can't actually see it. So let me move my screens across so I can see your chat as it's happening. Hopefully I can read your chat as it comes out. Dearie me. So all the chat, I can't actually see it. It's not refreshing the chat for some reason on my YouTube studio. So apologies. So I'm going to try it and just see whatever I can see. Homebrew says Martin. No, it's IPA. Woodshedder says about the Champions League draw. We got Atletico. Same week we started losing with Frank. Let's have a look here. Jane, well deserved. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you very much. Appreciated. MXT, let's get started, guys. Second half. Morocco. Hello, Conrad. Thank you, John. Martin, no changes by the looks of it so far. 7 times Ashley. Andrew, thank you for the comment. So I don't know how far behind I am, but the players are out. We're about to start the second half. There's no changes. Chelsea are looking all right here. My chat on there. I've got to put the chat out. Pop out the chat. And just see. It's really strange. Really strange. Right, second half is underway. Mount. Christensen shoved off the ball. Plays a 1-2 with Gilmore. Shoved off the ball. But win it back and it's gone wide left. Emerson. Wide left to Chilwell. Emerson gets the ball back just outside our half. Wide right. Zuma out to Christensen. Collects the ball. Pulisic. Am I 90 seconds behind? Okay. Yeah, Chris Don. Yeah, imagine that. Doing it from the stand. Right, Chelsea have worked the ball forward. Wide left to Chilwell. Brings the ball under control. Edge of the box. Forced back to Emerson. Back out to Chilwell. Mounts there. Chilwell comes across left to right. Plays it into the feet of Pulisic, who goes back to Gilmore. Back to Emerson. Left-hand side now. Emerson. Mount. Chilwell. Chelsea's taking their time. Sheffield United back in their shape. Emerson crossed into the box. Comes to the back post. Over the head, though, of Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi. To Pulisic. Takes on two players. Gets round them both. Shoots straight at the goalkeeper. The rebound comes to him. And he puts the ball over the bar. Absolutely brilliant from Christian Pulisic. That was amazing. He picked the ball up right corner of the penalty box from Hudson-Odoi. He's got two defenders near him, does the old 1-2 and he's gone between them. Drives towards the 6-yard box, the corner of it. Shoots like half-hearted, if anything, at Ramsdale. And Ramsdale stands up and then he sort of keeps his body big. Comes back to Pulisic, who's almost frustrated he hasn't scored the first one. And just goes over the bar. Two big chances for Pulisic, denied by Ramsdale. Right, they play the ball up forward. Up down the right-hand side. They've won back possession and they're over halfway. McBurney driving forward. Spots him on a fleck, but Christensen's there to head it away. Bogle into our box. Emerson challenges him. He goes down. Referee says play on, and then Kovacic comes away. Dodges a tackle and does well, Kovacic, and actually wins the ball and does really well. I am probably quite delayed. If I am, I do apologise. Let me see if I can pop out this chat so I can see it better on what you guys are saying. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is put everything else back as it was. I'm going to put the chat on here so I can see what you're saying. Anyway, Chelsea have got possession. Kovacic. Forward. Pulisic's been brought down on the edge of the box, and he has. And Chelsea have got a free kick. Bulldog saying it wasn't a foul. It was. My chat's not working on that screen, so I'm going to have to leave it as it is. So, come on now. Another opportunity. If I am delayed, then again, please don't spoil the chat with the score. Terry, I appreciate your comment. I'm trying to read it via my OBS, so I apologise if I don't see or read out all of yours. But it was a massive chance for Pulisic, and he just half-hearted. He took an extra touch where he didn't. When you get in that position, just drive, just full pelt low into the corner. He just side-footed it. Chelsea got a chance here with Mason Mount. Free kick, 30 yards from goal, left to centre. Mount's there. Who else is there? George Michael. Marcus Alonso's not on the pitch. He can't take it. It's Emerson and Mount. Mason Mount. Over the wall. But it's poor. 5 yards wide. Poor. Goalkeeper doesn't have any work to do. Golden rule from free kicks, as you're always told, is work the goalkeeper. The only work he had to do was to run to the outside of his goal, to go and get the ball. That was poor from Mount, I have to say. Right, they play the ball forward and we've won it back. Giroud collects the ball 30 yards out. Looks for Hudson-Odoi. Lets it go past him, but defender was there trying to shut him down. And it's gone off for a Sheffield United throw-in. Hudson-Odoi's had a bit of a pop here at Mason, at Giroud about the ball. Is the chat still working? Somebody say yes or no for me. Anyway, they take the throw in short and they get it back, play it up to McBurney. Now they're left-hand side. McGoldrick driving forward. Christensen's there. Christensen up against him. Does really well twice to get the ball away. Fantastic from Christensen. And then we try and clear the ball away. They've won it back. Woodshedder, thank you, mate. Right-hand side. Bogle collects the ball. Into the feet of McBurney. Back to goal. 30 yards out. Goes out to the right-hand side. Back to Lundstrom. McBurney. Lundstrom. Finds Norwood. Rolls the ball back outside of him to Baldock or one of them. And McGoldrick, 30 yards from goal, comes inside, but into the feet, runs into two Chelsea players. They've worked it out left-hand side. Stevens, byline. Cross comes in high. Emerson goes up. Wins the first one. Wins the second one. And then Chelsea, dearie me, Chelsea get the ball away. And then they just launch it forward. It's going to be a Chelsea goal kick. But that was pressure there. Pressure from Sheffield United. They've come out of a purpose second half. But Chelsea are doing all right. Chelsea are doing all right. Chaotic, thank you very much, mate. Appreciate it as always. Smash that like button, people. Right, we've come out from the back. Kovacic. Plays it out to Christensen. Just right of our box. Strides forward 10 yards, gives it to Gilmour. It goes back to left-hand side to Emerson. Chilwell's on the byline, ignores him because he's got a man with him. Goes back to Zuma. Zuma to Christensen. Knocks it forward to Pulisic. Halfway. Under pressure. Forced backwards to Zuma. Zuma. Back to Kepa. Emerson drops the left-hand side of the box. Gets the ball. And then plays the ball forward, looking for the run of Mason Mount, who's playing on the left this half at the moment. But Chilwell steps in and won the ball. And Pulisic drives forward, 25 yards from goal. Plays it wide right to Hudson-Odoi. Right corner of their box, shoots. Deary me. Hudson-Odoi picks the ball up, right corner of their box. Comes inside onto his left foot and just shanks it. 20 yards over the bar. But Mason Mount is playing towards the left of centre. Like he's playing left channel this half. Whereas the first half he played on the right-hand side and Pulisic is playing more towards the right. But he's picking the ball up in space, Pulisic, and he's driving. Come on now. Let's get another goal here. We could do with another one. Just to calm it all down. Sheffield United with Jagielka. Plays the ball out of his box, but plays it too far in front of Stevens. They've given a cheap throw-in away. Chelsea have got to throw him. Pulisic, halfway inside their half. Right wing. Hudson-Odoi finds Kovacic, who plays it forward looking for Mount, but they step in and win it. Then Kovacic bites in at Norwood, plays it out to the right-hand side. Halfway inside their own half to Bogle, who's still 5 yards inside his own half, and Chilwell's up against him. Done well. Sheffield United throw him. Bogle to take it. Chilwell's played well. Goes short to McBurney. And Chilwell's won the ball away. Done really well. And now Pulisic back to goal. Tries to find Giroud with a little dink pass inside, edge of the box. And they get it away, but they give it straight to Mason Mount. Mount collects it. Gilmour's screaming for it. Gets it from Kovacic, but it's overplayed. But Gilmour goes in really well and wins the ball, but unlucky. Really unlucky from Billy Gilmour. Kovacic flicks the ball to him. And Gilmour's 30 yards from goal, dead centre. And the Sheffield United midfielder reads it and he goes in to win it. Gilmour slides in with Fleck. Together, the two of them, two Scots. And Gilmour comes away with the ball. And then Hudson-Odoi is looking to make that running behind. So Gilmour sees it, plays the ball between two defenders, but it goes out of play. But well played, Billy Gilmour. Anyway, it come to nothing, but it was good to see that he was willing to just put his body on the line there. Done well. And they play it forward and Kepa's mopped up and he goes out to Christensen. Kovacic, halfway inside our half with space. Sheffield United backing off. Gilmour to Hudson-Odoi. Pulisic under pressure straight away and caught again late. Pulisic, referee says play on with the advantage. Gilmour halfway. Pulisic is down right in front of the benches. Kick the ball out of play. And they do. Pulisic's caught for a fourth time. How many more times? That left ankle of his. He stepped right on the back. Oh, dear. As he plays the ball away, the defender catches him right on his Achilles. Deary me. How many more times? And there's still no booking, by the way. The Sheffield United bench is giving it all this. It's disgraceful. Woodshedder. Kept his haircut. Looks like he plays sax in George Michael's band. No, George Michael's on the bench, isn't he? Alonso. You never see him in the same room. That's all I'm saying. We've got... I wonder if Giroud scores, he's going to say it's been a cinch. Bearing in mind that him and Ryan and Clark, you never see them in the same room. Right, anyway. Chelsea have got possession. Play it back to Kepa. Kepa moves his left-hand side and then launches it up, looking for Mason Mount over the top. Jagielka comes across and covers and launches the ball high in the air, in towards our half. McGoldrick up against Zuma, holds him off, but Kovacic is there in front to win it and comes away with the ball. Christensen. Billy Gilmore plays the ball early to Pulisic. Inside our half, right-hand side of centre. Lays it off to Gilmore. Sheffield United defending their shape at the minute. They're doing quite well, so Chelsea are forced to play it square. Emerson. Chilwell. Halfway inside their half, byline, walking pace. Back to Emerson. Back to Zuma, 10 yards inside our half. Wide right to Christensen, halfway line. Inside to Pulisic, who thought he was going to get battered, so he laid it off early and gave it away. Up to McGoldrick, who goes down under a foul from Zuma on the halfway line. Zuma's caught him. Referee's very lenient, I have to say. I wonder if he's forgot his yellow cards today. I wonder. Right, Sheffield United got a free kick. I have to say, Hudson-Odoi is not in the game. He's the only one that's really not in it today, so far. Anyway, Jagielka to take it. Sheffield United have pushed players forward here, looking for a long ball over the top. And he fires it out to the right-hand side. Right side of our box, right corner. They win the header into McGoldrick, who's forced wide. McBurney collects it into the feet of Lundstrom. 1-2 with Bogle. Chilwell's read it by the byline and clears the ball away. 10 yards from our corner flag. Sheffield United throwing. Right wing for them. Smash that like button for me, people. Right. They're going to Bogle to take it. Into the feet of McBurney up against Kovacic. Chilwell gets back in. Flicks the ball away. They've won it back. And then Bogle just falls over in front of the linesman. Chilwell just sort of stops and looks. But you have to say, in the first half, Chilwell bought one. And now Bogle's bought one. And they've got themselves a free kick by the corner flag. Sheffield United. Bogle's going nowhere. The thing that winds me up, if you've played any level of football, you're told to stand up. Don't dive in way out wide or on the halfway line. Stand up. But someone who's paid a fortune to play football is just stupid challenge. They swing it into the box towards the back post. Hudson-Odoi goes over him. Osborne collects it. Tries to take him on. Loses the ball. And then we get it away. Hudson-Odoi back to Christensen. Launches it away. And it's the Sheffield United throw-in. Halfway inside their our half. Chaotic as well, yeah. Be nice to see a score 3 in a game, wouldn't it? Anyway, chaotic. Let's get back to it. Well, they've taken a throw and worked it down the left-hand side. Christensen up against McGoldrick by the byline. Lays it back to Osborne. Cross the ball in towards the back post. Chilwell gives McBurney a bit of a knock in the back there to stop him from jumping. He's claiming he's gone down, but the referee says play on. We get it away. It's gone back to Jagielka with Giroud trying to press him. My word. Well done, Giroud. We launched the ball clear. It's gone over their back, their two defenders, and Jagielka's heading towards his own goal. Ramsdale doesn't help him by coming out to the edge as they're running towards him. So Jagielka, under pressure from Giroud, lays it off to Ramsdale and plays it wide of the goal. Actually, Ramsdale holds his position and Jagielka just plays it out of play. It goes 5 yards Just wide of the goal and off for a Chelsea corner from nothing. Our left wing. Who's taking it? Mount to take it. Right foot in swinger. Swings it in. Doesn't beat the first defender, but Gilmour picks the ball up 30 yards out. Takes a touch and then, I don't know if that's supposed to be a cross or that's supposed to be a shot. He just lifts it towards the far post, but it goes all out of play. Thomas Tuchel's having a bit of a pop at Billy Gilmour, and he gives him a bit of a glance, Gilmour, then look, and he runs away. Right, 2 changes are being made. Azpilicueta's coming on, and Reece James. So, looks like Hudson-Odoi coming off. And I wonder who's coming off at the back. But Azpi. Hala Madrid, Chelsea is so bad. Is the chat working? Yeah, can you guys see the chat or not? I can see it on my OBS, but anyway, they've played it forward. Left-hand side. And they've worked into Osborne over halfway. Osborne flicks them all out. Just knocked my headphones over. Into the feet of Osborne, he's offside. Lano's got his flag up. One of those ridiculous decisions. Chelsea have got a free kick inside our box. Rebooting my rig. Right, changes still not made yet. Billy Gilmour. Out wide right to Christensen. Christensen. Gives it to Zuma. Inside our half. Bottom of the centre circle, Zuma. Wide right to Christensen. Plays it up the line to Hudson-Odoi. Holds off a challenge to Gilmour. Back to Christensen. Back to Kepa. Sheffield United pressing now high. And Kepa plays the ball up the right-hand side. Looking for Hudson-Odoi. Headed over him and goes off. And Hudson-Odoi, change is being made. So the first change is Olivier Giroud coming off. It's Giroud's numbers up. What is going on here? Why is Giroud coming off? Giroud's coming off for Reece James. And Christensen's come off for Cesar Azpilicueta. And Giroud don't look happy. I don't blame him. So it's who's up front now? So it's Pulisic up front. With Hudson-Odoi playing with Mason Mount as number 10s. Why do you not play with a recognised striker? Right. We take the throw-in. Pulisic, Mount. They win the ball back. They play it forward. Zuma wins a header. Good header. Gilmour wins it on halfway. Finds Emerson. He's got Chilwell outside of him. Halfway line. Chilwell. Kovacic. Back to Emerson. Zuma. Halfway inside our half. Zuma wide right to Azpi. Hala Madrid, you got to beat Liverpool yet? Judging by the way you lot are playing, I can't see it happening. Liverpool been bad, but they'll still beat you guys. Emerson, wide left. Tries to find Hudson-Odoi, who's offside. Well, there's a foul been given. So, as it looks now, I'm not sure who's playing up front. It looks like Mason Mount is playing a false 9. Hudson-Odoi and Pulisic are number 10s. What is going on? You got Werner on the bench here. I don't understand it. If you're well in control of the game, why are you... I know we need a second goal, but why are you trying to now play a false 9? Are you trying to protect the lead, or what are you trying to do? Deary me. It doesn't make... some of the things that... Look, Thomas Tuchel has done great for us. Tuchel's unbeaten as a Chelsea manager. There's been games where we haven't been great and we haven't lost. We want to see some goals here, but this is Sheffield United at home. We've dominated the game so far, and we've now taken Giroud off, who can't get a game at the minute. and playing false nine, and we're playing it forward. We've worked to throw well. We played out the right wing, and Mason Mount's collected the ball, and he's tried to find Hudson-Odoi, but they've worked it away. We've knocked it back to them, and that's gone back to Ramsdale. Mason Mount is a false nine. God dear. If he takes him off and brings Havertz on as a false nine or number 9, dearie me, I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. I know you want to rest players, fair enough. But dearie me. Anyway, Chelsea got possession deep inside our half. Azpilicueta up to halfway. Kovacic centre circle. Finds Hudson-Odoi, who's dropped deep to get the ball, but he's got a poor first touch, gives it away. Fleck wins it. Lundstrom. Forced back to Jagielka. They play the ball right wing, looking for the run of Bogle, but Zuma's come across to cover it. Kepa holds his position, says to Zuma, take charge of it, and he does. Zuma clears it. Kepa gives him a round of applause. Well done, Kepa. No confusion. Yeah, yes, I just see a thing there about he's got a Clark Kent. He's got the Superman flick. Clark Kent flick. Let's just say that. Anyway, smash that like button. I'm 19 away from 150. That'd be fantastic if you do. Don't forget, subscribe to my channel as well. Realistic Chelsea content. They've worked it down the right-hand side. A cross into the box. Oh, my word. Deary me. That's the miss of the season for Sheffield United. They have the throw on the right-hand side. And they go backwards to halfway inside our half. They do a little flick down the byline. The ball goes back to the throwing taker. Flicks it down the line to Lundstrom. Picks out a cross to the back post. Reece James and Aspi are not there. McGoldrick, 4 yards out. Left side of our box, heads it wide right. Deary me. What a miss that is, and what a let-off that is. He got in between Azpilicueta and Reece James, and my word. Deary me. If you hear a lot of deary me's, I'm saying that because I'm not swearing. Anyway, they've got the ball now with Ramsdale. Left-hand side. They play it forward. Fleck flicks the ball inside to Norwood. Hudson-Odoi goes to challenge him. Work it back. They've worked it up the line to Fleck, and there's Billy Gilmore and Reece James to win it. And it's come out to Osborne. Towards halfway. Wide right. Well, centre circle to McBurney, and he's got a poor touch. But they've kept it in play. Halfway inside our half. Lundstrom. Up the line, looking for Bogle, but he's overplayed it. But they're committing 4 or 5 players forward here, Sheffield United. Chelsea's front three at the minute is Hudson-Odoi one side of the number 10, Pulisic the other, Mason Mount. I'm just seeing this header again. We were wide open. He was totally unmarked. Kepa coming across beaten, and he's headed it 5 yards wide. Wide of the far post. Awful header. Deary me. Right, we've worked the ball out. Emerson plays it forward. Hudson-Odoi. So we've got the ball's not sticking now because Giroud's gone off. They've won it back. And McBurney's collected the ball, shoots. Great save, Kepa. Palms the ball away to his right-hand side and out for a throw. And he got great contact with it, Kepa. Deary me. By taking Giroud off, we're trying to play it forward to Hudson-Odoi, who can't hold the ball up against centre-backs. The size of Pulisic, Hudson-Odoi and Mason Mount up against 3 centre-backs that are bulky is pointless. They're not going to hold the ball up. Anyway, they got possession again. They're working it forward. Left wing now. Fleck up against Reece James. Beats him. Comes back. Level the edge of our box. Cross comes in. Chilwell heads the ball away. Now Hudson-Odoi should get there. He doesn't. He's beaten to the ball, but Chilwell picks it up and plays it too far in front of Mason Mount. And they've won the ball back. Now they're dominating Sheffield United. This is a worrying spell. Osborne. Inside their half. 5 yards. Shut down by Pulisic. Goes square. Baldock. Square to Jagielka. Halfway inside his own half. We're pressing, so he's forced to the left-hand side to Stevens. Pulisic goes there, so he finds Fleck, left wing. 10 yards inside his own half, up the line to Osborne. There's Reece James biting him with a challenge. And does well. Well, they take the throw short. Jagielka. Stevens. Or Baldock, sorry. Back to Jagielka. Halfway inside his own half. Chelsea in their shape. They're just working it from left to right at the minute. Not really going anywhere. They're inside their half and they're trying to play a ball forward over the top. They do. And Bogle's there with Zuma. Great challenge from Kurt Zuma. Inside his own box. Reaches out a leg and just gets the ball away from Bogle. Brilliant challenge from Zuma. Bogle's in. Right hand side of our box. Chelsea need to wake up. Chelsea have gone to sleep. And the reason it's not we've gone to sleep, that's wrong. We've got no focal point up front that can hold the ball up or run in behind. We're trying to get these guys, Mount, Pulisic and Hudson-Odoi, to play as holding the ball up. We can't. Corner comes in to the near post and Chilwell heads it away. Deary me. Make a change. You got one change to make, Tuchel. There's a change being made. And who is it? It's Hudson-Odoi by the looks of it. Is it Hudson-Odoi? Who's coming off? Ziyech is coming on. Hakim Ziyech is coming on. And who's he coming on for? Oh, it's Ziyech and Havertz. So is it 5 subs? So Billy Gilmore's coming off. He doesn't look too happy, does he? It's Hudson-Odoi and Billy Gilmore coming off. For Hakim Ziyech and Kai Havertz. And Kai Havertz going to play as a number 9 now. At least he's taller than the others. At least he can try and go up against the centre-backs. But honestly. Well, we've still got a sub to make. So Havertz is on. Let's see where he takes his position. Sheffield United throwing. 10 yards from the corner flag. They go short to Lundstrom. Bogle can't control it. It's gone off. Right, we've got the throw-in. Hakim Ziyech is playing right-hand side as a number 10. Mason Mount will be on the left-hand side as a number 10. No, or is Mason Mount? No, so Mason Mount's dropped next to Kovacic. Pulisic and Ziyech are number 10s. We've won possession. Havertz does well straight away and flicks the ball forward to Pulisic. Tries to find Ziyech, but they get the ball away. So two midfielders are now Kovacic, Mason Mount. 2 number 10s. Ziyech, Pulisic. Up front, Kai Havertz. Deary me, understand that. I know you're resting Werner, but Havertz is not a number 9. Anyway, we've got possession inside our own half. We work it out left-hand side to Chilwell on the halfway line. Chilwell. Pulisic has pulled to the left-hand side to get the ball and comes inside around 2 players. Does well. Havertz collects it, lays it off to Mason Mount. Tries to find a run of Reece James, but gives the ball away. Fleck. Nutmegs Kovacic, but Havertz is there to win it back. Now Mount. Now Emerson, centre circle. Chilwell, inside their half, halfway. Kovacic, they're all back in their defensive shape. Chelsea moving about all over the place here. They're rigid with their formation. We're playing little one-touch passes. Aspi to Mount, to Ziyech, to Havertz, to Chilwell. Wide left, Pulisic. Corner of the box, Pulisic drives towards the byline, then comes back on his right foot. Crosses it towards the far post, there's nobody there. Goes out for a goal kick. Reece James was trying to get there, but he was nowhere. Thomas Tuchel's appealing for calm from the players. I don't understand why Olivier Giroud's gone off. He doesn't look happy, Giroud, at all when he went off. So, it's movement and pace, which is, you understand it, but you need to utilise them. Don't ask players of like Mount, Hudson-Odoi and Pulisic to play as holding the ball up. Anyway, they've had possession, left-hand side. They're driving forward. We've won it back and then we put it out of play. Sheffield United have got to throw him. Halfway inside our half. We're going to make another change, Sheffield United. Right. McBurney's gone off. Burke's coming on. At least Kai Havertz has got sort of height. He's got a presence up top. Right. Sheffield United got to throw him. Take it short to Stevens. Lays it off to Fleck. Tries to go play the ball wide, but Chilwell nicks in and gets the ball away. Havertz on the charge, trying to shut him down. Baldock goes round him, easy. Plays it forward to Burke. He's forced backwards. Norwood plays it back to Jagielka. Inside his own half now. Plays the ball wide left. Overplays it. But Fleck collects it. Inside to Stevens. Norwood again. Centre circle. Wide right in space. Lundstrom. Chelsea doing well here. Doing really well. We're forcing them backwards. They're inside their own half. Deep. Fleck. Over halfway to Osborne. Aspie nips in. Wins it. But Norwood collects it and goes wide right to Lundstrom. Drives forward. Halfway inside our half. Cross comes in. But Kovacic comes across and blocks it off. Sheffield United throw him. Smash that like button, people. Eight likes away from 150. Deary me, this is a game now. Sheffield United right back in this. Massive chance to score and they've blown it. Right, anyway, they play it forward to Fleck over halfway. Left channel. Strides forward and tries to find McGoldrick. Has found him. Aspie comes across. Gets to the byline, McGoldrick. Holding off Azpilicueta. Along the byline towards the goal. Palmed away by Kepa. And he deflects it away from Bogle and Chilwell gets the ball away. This is too easy for Sheffield United at the moment. Chelsea need to wake up here. Big time. Wake up. They've got the throw-in and then we give a free kick away. Ben Chilwell fouls Bogle and it's a Sheffield United free kick. Right-hand corner of our box. But just trying to replay again. McGoldrick takes on Aspie. Drives towards the byline. Aspie can't get there. Gets to the edge of the 6-yard box. Tries to play it into the feet of Bogle. Well done, Kepa, for getting his hand on it to deflect it away. And Chilwell gets the ball away. Deary me. Kepa's good save there. Done well. Big save earlier as well. Come on now. They've got the free kick. They're right back in this game. Fleck to take it. Left foot in swinger from the right-hand side. Kepa talk. Talk to your back line. Someone take charge. Norwood takes it to the back post and Stevens wins a big header and heads it wide. Big chance. Big chance. Thank you, guys. Right. Brewster's coming on. Rhian Brewster, the signing from Liverpool, is coming on for them. Keep smashing that like button, people. Norwood's come off. They're attacking this game now. 12 minutes plus injury time to go. Sheffield United are bossing the game. At the moment. Chelsea need to get a foot on it. Play their passes. Problem is, you take Giroud off. Take him off. You lose the focal point up front. We need one. Havertz, you got to be the man. Doesn't win the first header. They head it away from the big clearance from Kepa. They win second ball. Kovacic brings it down and finds Havertz. See, Havertz's natural reaction is to drop off the front line. Come deep to get the ball. We need him to stay forward. Do not play Kai Havertz as a number 9. Just don't do it. Because he keeps dropping deep. Emerson's done well to win it back under pressure. Deep inside our half, but they've won it back again. Good challenge from Emerson. Once again, he's played well. Now Havertz collects the ball deep. Bottom of the centre circle with other players in front of him. We've done him to do that, and they've won it back. Stevens, McGoldrick, Havertz nips in. Osborne plays the ball too far forward. Kepa's going to collect the ball. Do not play Havertz as a number 9. No one ever tell me he's a number 9. You've got 2 number 10s, Ziyech and Pulisic, right? Havertz keeps dropping in between them, deeper than the 2 of them, to collect the ball. He's got to play as the focal point. Those 2 need to get the ball and play it into his feet or play it into his run. But his natural reaction is a number 10 to drop in, collect the ball. Deary me, like we've launched it forward and it's too far over the top. Looking for Pulisic. Ramsdale's going to see the ball out. And it's Sheffield United goal kick. 11 minutes to go, plus injury time. Kai Havertz, stay forward. Right. Ramsdale's going to take this and launch it. And he does. And he launches it forward. And they win the first header against Emerson, but Zuma mops up. Emerson, halfway inside our half. Blows it down. Left side of centre. Gives it to Kovacic, who comes short to get it. Kovacic plays it, well done. Plays it square to Aspie. Mason Mount, centre circle, bottom of it. Collects it. Gives it wide right to Aspie. Reece James is to his right and he finds him. Reece James, inside their half, halfway. Ziyech collects the ball with 2 players against him. Gives it back to Reece James, to Aspie. Under pressure from Brewster. Gives it away. And there's Kai Havertz working on the right-hand side now. With Ziyech occupying the same position. So they've got space to work it. Back to the keeper and he launches it forward. Over halfway. Out for a Chelsea throw-in. 10 yards inside our own half. If he's playing as a false 9, it's pointless because at the minute, we need an out ball. They're playing better than we are. They're imposing their shape on our game. Right, we've played the long throw forward to Pulisic, who's able to collect it and bring it down. And he plays it back. It's Kai Havertz standing next to him. Kovacic, deep inside our half, finds Chilwell. Pulisic, 35 yards from goal to Kovacic. Back to Emerson. Mason Mount drops to get it. Tries to play a 1-2, but under pressure gives it away. And they're now playing the ball around their back 4 with no pressure. Now to the left-hand side here. Or the defensive line. Stevens plays it up to Brewster, who lays it off. They're trying to play it forward to a second run, but they've played it out of play. And Chelsea throw him. And N'Golo Kante's coming on. He's getting the instructions here from Tuchel. At the minute, and again, I keep saying about Havertz, but when he drops off, it gives their players, their defenders, time to pick the ball up and play their passes, win back possession, and go again. Pulisic is coming off. He's had 2 big chances to score and he's blown them today. He's been unlucky, but he's worked hard. So Pulisic is off for Kante. So what are we playing? Tuchel's instructed a change to a formation, I think. What is he doing? Where's Kante playing? Kante's playing dead centre with Mason Mount and Kovacic. Right, we take the throw-in. Reece James gets it back from Zuma. Back to Kepa. Kepa, short to Zuma, who comes to get it. Drives outside of our box. Zuma. Back to Kepa. Out to Emerson, put under pressure straight away, so it goes back to Kepa. Kepa launches it up towards halfway. Straight to their player, who collects it. And then Reece James wins the ball back, right-hand side. Driving down the wing, Reece James, towards their box. And he keeps going. He tries to get across into Kai Havertz, scuffs it, and get the ball away. But James comes across, does well, wins back a Chelsea throw-in, right by the corner flag. Back to Mount, to Havertz. Havertz back to Mount. Kante into Kovacic's feet. Flicks it inside to Havertz. Plays a good ball out wide left to Chilwell. Back to the edge of the box to Ziyech. But he's got no ball in the box. He looked up to play a pass. Havertz makes a run forward out of a position. Ziyech could have played that first time. It really annoys me playing him as a number 9. I don't know if you noticed that, but he really just... I see no point in it. Right, we've had possession. We've worked back to the back 4, back 3. Across the right-hand side, we play it straight out of play. Right in front of Tuchel. Chelsea have been poor for 20 minutes. Really, really poor. Yes, we're unbeaten. Yes, we're doing well in other games, but today's poor. We've won it back. Conte's won back possession and Kovacic drives forward. Ziyech, outside of him is Chilwell. Edge of the box, left-hand side. Drives forward, back out to Ziyech. Finds Mount, outside the D. Back out wide right to Reece James. Launches the ball to cross in the box. The only person in there was Havertz. Went over him. Nobody else was following up. Gone out for a goal kick. This is poor. This is really poor. You always have to play with a focal point, whether it's someone that's going to hold the ball up or someone's going to run in behind. In games such as this, where they're chasing the game, they're playing bodies forward, they're trying to press us, you need an out ball, whether it's to Giroud to hold it up or Werner running in behind. If you put a false 9 on, it plays into their hands. And they've worked the ball short from the goal kick and they play it forward. And they've won the first header, but it's deemed as being offside against Azpilicueta. 5 minutes plus injury time to go. Brewster commits, well, he's offside. Chelsea are taking their time to take the free kick. Brewster signalling to his defenders, play a ball over the top. Anyway, Aspi takes a free kick, looking for Kai Havertz. Stevens is there, wins 2 headers, but Havertz collects the ball by the corner flag. Plays it into Ziyech, who tries to nutmegs the defender, does well first off, but the second one covers. They wing it back. Osborne to McGoldrick. Conte fouls him. Deep inside his own half, halfway inside his own half, left-hand side. Christian Pulisic is the man of the match, awarded by BBC. Not sure about that, I have to say. It's gone back to the goalkeeper, Ramsdale. He's allowed to come outside his own box, put a foot on the ball, stop it, assess his options, tell his teammates to go forward. He launches it. And Burke goes up against Chilwell and Emerson and actually wins the throw-in, believe it or not. Oh, my word. So they take the throw-in short to Lundstrom. Bogle gets it back. Under pressure straight away from Chilwell. Does well to win it. Chilwell's played well today. But Chilwell's forced back to his corner flag and plays the ball up the line to Ziyech, who's gone down holding his face, Ziyech, like he's been caught. Baldock is telling him to leave it out. Get up. Baldock is saying to him, I didn't catch her. Ziyech is down holding onto his face. He's had an eye in the face. An eye in the face? He's had a hand in his face. Ziyech, it's like he's caught his eye or something. It was accidental. Well, he's given him that. He strong-armed him right in his eye. And Ziyech is down and Baldock's gone over to try and apologise. And Ziyech has told him to do one. Let's just say that. Right. Chelsea take the free kick and Havertz collects the ball. And Mason Mount actually fouled by Fleck inside the centre circle. Physical team, Sheffield United. They are. They've proven it time and time again today. Has anybody been... I don't even think people have been booked yet. There was no foul there. Fleck didn't even catch him. Mount's gone down. Anyway, I've got 2 minutes to go on my stream. And we play it forward. They mop up. And then they play it off of Ben Chilwell, who's pushed up to try and press. Hakim Ziyech is fine, by the way. Nothing wrong with him. It's now a Ramsdale to take the goal kick. They got 2 minutes plus injury time to go. It'll be about 5 minutes injury time, I imagine, with all the substitutions. Ramsdale launches it high over halfway inside our half, and Zuma wins a big header. But they've picked up second ball with McGoldrick out wide right to Bogle by the halfway line, falls backwards. Fleck strides forward. Havertz chasing back. He's gone out to right hand side. Cross comes in towards the far post. There's nobody there. It's gone out of play for Chelsea. Throw him. 10 yards from our corner flag. Final change by Sheffield United. Bogle's coming off. Mousse's coming on up front. They're throwing bodies up front. Sheffield United, they're chasing the game, which is why you need an out ball. I keep saying you've got to have an out ball. Someone to hold it up or a long ball over the top for someone with pace to go in behind. Not someone as a false 9. Right, Reece James takes a throw in short, gets it back, but shut down straight away. But it goes out for Chelsea throwing. Reece James has a bit of a pop at Azpilicueta, but giving the ball back to him straight away. Anyway, how much injury time is to go? Let's have a look. It says a lot if I'm asking, doesn't it? The way we were playing. Right, Havertz flicks on a throw-in. Over halfway. They head it back away. And then they work it down the left-hand side. And Brewster's in. Left-hand side, left wing. Turns back to it on his right foot. Edge of our box. Plays it outside of him to Osborne. Byline. Cross comes in. Zuma with a big stretch wins it. And Brewster shoots wide. Deflected wide. My word. Just wide. No spoilers in the chat, people. Deary me, Osborne. Shoot. Zuma's on doing the splits and he gets the ball away. And Brewster follows up and he's left side of the penalty spot and just drills the ball for deflection inches wide of our post, and Kepa was beaten. Sheffield United got a corner. Swing it into the box. Zuma, big header away. We got 3 minutes of injury time to go. There's 2 minutes to go. Fleck to Stevens. Crowded out and Chelsea win the throw-in deep inside our half by the corner flag. Deary me. Honestly, talk about play yourself into trouble here. The substitutions have been wrong. I don't understand what we're doing here. You got if the other side are dominating the possession of the game, change things. Change the tactic. Change things to try and win control of the ball again. But we don't. We stick to the same bloody formation the whole time, even when it's not working. Now we've broken away with the ball from their throwing. Over halfway, Kovacic. Chilwell, left-hand side. Dinks across it, dinks the ball into Ziyech. Hakim Ziyech scores! Dear me. There's me moaning and talking about how badly we were playing. Goal for Chelsea. We get the ball back. We win it well. Inside on the halfway line. On right-hand side of the halfway line, right wing. We flick it inside and Kovacic comes away with the ball in the centre circle. Kovacic drives forward. He's got Chilwell on the overlap. Finds Chilwell. Hakim Ziyech from centre makes a run inside the box, left-hand side of our box, and Chilwell dinks the ball into him. I'm just seeing it again here. Kovacic over the centre circle. Chilwell, first time, finds Ziyech 10 yards inside their box. High, takes a touch with his right foot. As it bounces, second touch is a left foot. He's outside of the near post, Ziyech, and he puts it, he just drills it, bottom corner, left-footed, 2-2 for Hakim Ziyech. Chelsea 2, Sheffield United 0. We made a right meal of it last 20 minutes. But dearie me, that's it, game over. Ziyech, great goal. Ball come into him high, he took a touch, it was bouncing, he waits for it to land, and he just dives there with his left foot on the spin. And the ball's gone in. Bottom corner from the left-hand side. He's 5 yards outside the near post. Drills it, left-footed, bottom corner. The ball's played forward. The referee blows a full-time whistle. And it's Chelsea 2, Sheffield United 0. Sheffield United played well today. They had a massive opportunity with McGoldrick and he missed an absolute sitter from 4 yards. Chelsea didn't do enough second half. We got in a couple of times with Pulisic. First half, good save from the goalkeeper. Second half, half-hearted attempt on goal, which the goalkeeper saved again and his rebound was over the bar. But Chelsea's changes have, well, I say the changes have paid off. It didn't really. We just had men over. So we were under the cosh for 20 minutes. It wasn't the best performance, but we've come away. We're in the semi-final draw, which is taking place later today after Leicester Man United, about 6:30 today. So Chelsea win 2-0. Thank you guys for watching the stream. Thank you so much. It's much appreciated. I'll be back shortly with my match review of the game. So, thank you for watching. I'll be back with my review after the game. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for all your support. And we're off for a couple of weeks now. International break. So, I'll see you in a couple of weeks' time for Chelsea versus West Brom. The Saturday lunchtime 12:30 kickoff. Have a fantastic rest of your weekend. See you guys next time, but make sure you subscribe, like, and stay tuned for my match review coming up in about an hour and a half. See you then. Thanks for watching.